Namaste, this is JVN Dr. Vishal Saxena, Associate Professor in Mathematics, Jayati Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take a lecture on the topic of total derivative and chain rule, and these are the topics of partial differentiation. So first we understand what is meaning of total derivative and chain rule, and we will then explain it by the example. So what is total derivative means? First, suppose here u be a function of two variable x and y. So here u be a function of two variable x and y, and because u depends upon more than one variable, that's why just we need here the concept of the partial differentiation, and here the total derivative is given by du. But the u function can be differentiated with respect to x and y both. So du means the total derivative is given by del u by del x into dx plus del u upon del y into dy. So that is the concept of the total derivative, because here the function f or the u function is of the function of more than one variable, and it depends upon two variables here. Now chain rule. So chain rule is given by or defined as, suppose here first we take the first case here where the u be a function of two variable x and y, and x and y are the functions of a variable t. So u be a function of variable x and y, and x and y both are the functions of a single variable t. Now the function u can be differentiated with respect to t, because it depends indirectly on the variable t, and du by dt is given by del u by del x, because first we have to differentiate function u with respect to x and y partially. So u means du by dt is given by del u by del x and dx by dt plus del u by del y into dy by dt. Here the function u depends upon more than one variable, means x and y. Therefore, we have to write del u by del x and del u by del y, and then we have to differentiate the function x and y with respect to t. And again, where the function u is given by function of x and y, again u be a function of two variable x and y, and both variable x and y are the functions of two variable t1 and t2. So x is a function of t1 and t2, and y is a function of t1 and t2. That is our assumption. And now how can we define the total derivative, the concept of the derivative, and which is known as a chain rule. Now we can differentiate function u with respect to t1 variable. So the t1 variable here is the u function can be differentiated with respect to t1 partially. So because here u is depending upon more than one variable, so that is x and y, and both x and y are the functions of t1 and t2, again depends upon two variables. So we have to find only the partial derivative. We cannot find here like du by dt1 because here u is depending upon more than one variable. So del u by del t1 is equal to del u by del x, and then del x by del t1, and then u can also be differentiated with respect to y, so del u upon del y, and then del y upon del t1. So in this way we can find here the function, we can differentiate the function u with respect to t1, and in the similar way we can also find del u by del t2. Now we understand here the concept of the total derivative and the chain rule with the help of example, and in this example we are considering a function u, and it is a function of three variables like here y minus z, z minus x, and x minus y. So the function u is given by as a function of three terms, y minus z, z minus x, and x minus y. So definitely the function u is not directly depends upon x, y, and z. So we have to prove here in this question del u by del x plus del u by del y and plus del u by del z equal to 0. So first we consider here like y minus z equal to t1. Just it is taken as t1, then z minus x as t2, and x minus y as t3. So just it is our initial assumption, and in this way we have taken the three terms y minus z, z minus x and x minus y as t1, t2 and t3. Now we can see that t1, t2 and t3 both all are the just functions of x, y and z here. So t1, t2 and t3 are the functions of x, y and z, but u becomes here. We can see the u function, the function u can be written as like function of t1, comma t2, comma t3. And if we have to find del u by del x, then this del u by del x is given by del u by del t1 into del t1 by del x plus del u by del t2 into del t2 by del x and then plus del u by del t3 and into del t3 by del x. So in this way we can find del u by del x, that is the derivative, partial derivative of u with respect to x, and according to this we have seen the chain rule and we have applied the chain rule here. But here the function u is not given, so just we will write del u by del t1 as it is and del u by del t2 and del u by del t3 in the same way. But now we have to find del t1 by del x and del t2 upon del x and del t3 upon del x. So these terms can be determined by these equations here. So del t1 upon del x we can see here 0, and del t1 upon del y is equal to 1, and del t1 upon del z is equal to minus of 1, and then del t2 upon del x, we can see del t2 upon del x is equal to minus 1. In the same way del t2 upon del y is equal to 0 and del t2 upon del z is equal to 1. In the same way del t3 upon del x is 1 and del t3 upon del y is equal to minus 1 and del t3 upon del z is equal to 0. Now we have to put the values of del t1 upon del x here and del t2 upon del x and del t3 upon del x. So in this way, when we put the values of del t1 upon del x, del t2 upon del x and del t3 upon del x in this term del u by del x, then we will get here because one of the term is 0, del t1 upon del x is 0. So just we will get here del u by del x is equal to minus del u upon del t2, that is from this term del u upon del t2, and del t2 upon del x is here, del t2 upon del x is minus of 1, and plus del u upon del t3 and del t3 upon del x will be equal to here minus plus 1. So in this way del u upon del x becomes here minus del u upon del x minus del u upon del t2 and plus del u upon del t3, and in the same way we can find the other terms del u by del y and del u by del z, and which are given here, and just we can see when we add these three equations as we required here, so we will get just the terms, the value of these terms will be equal to 0 because all terms will be cancelled out. So this is the lecture of the concept of the partial differentiation and the total derivative and chain rule, and with this I conclude my today's lecture. Thank you.